Hey Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. Got some new molds in this week and I wanted to showcase them. I found a new mold maker on eBay. Goes by the handle childinhisimage. We're going to do some maiden pours. I've got one right now. It's a new round. It's heating up right now with some silver, and then we've got a another one that we'll do after that. It's a Mr. Zeke, get this to focus, there you go, Mr. Zeke logo bar. Doesn't want to stay focused. There we go, Mr. Zeke logo bar. I have to admit I have poured into this one, and I have another one coming. This is a 1 ounce bar, but Child in His Image. I like the username, so I contacted them and picked up a couple of molds, and we're going to see how they pour. So we'll be back once everything's warmed up and give it a try, see how things come out. If it works out, maybe we got ourselves a new mold maker. So these what caught my attention was they'll do custom molds with your name on them. I gave him the dimensions of the bar, and then he engraved the name in it, so we'll see how everything works. Hang tight, we'll be back as soon as everything's warmed up here at the Silver Pouring Bench. Alright, Silver Tubers, we're back. I think everything's warmed up. We're going to try this first mold. It should come out 2 ounces thereabouts. Never know. We're going to give it a shot, see how it pours. I got the mold nice and warm. I'm going to keep it under a torch. There we go. It's a kind of a cross round. It's kind of a shallow. I requested it to be sort of shallow so it wouldn't hold a lot of silver. Alright. Let's have a look and see how that came out. The back sure is shiny. I think it might hold a little bit over 2 ounces, because that was 2 ounces. So you can see from the back that thing came out shiny. No polishing at all. So let's have a look and see what the actual mold came out like. Oh yeah, daddy like. I'm gonna cool it off. Try not to drop it into the solution, the secret sauce. I like it because it came out kind of thin. It's not a real thick, chunky round. It's a sort of a thinner round. I think if I pour a little bit more and get that nice clean edge all the way around, it's 41 millimeters in diameter. That might actually fit in an airtight. There's no telling. But I'm going to re-pour this one more time. I'm going to put 3 ounces of silver in there, and I'll pour it till it's full and then leave the excess in the crucible. That's definitely a nice little fisheye on the back. So hang tight and we'll heat it back up. Alright, we're going to go with take 2. This time I've got 3 ounces of silver in the crucible. That way we're going to pour it till we get that nice even rim all the way around. And I'm going to turn the torch down just a little bit because I don't want it pushing the silver all to one side. I just wanted to suck up the oxygen as it cools. Really like the torch a little bit higher than that, but we're gonna go with what we've got for right now. Alright. Maybe go with a little bit slower pour. There we go. Got a lot of swirling action. Wow, another glass-like back on it. With no polishing at all. The power of good silver. It looks really cool with that torch just glowing on it. I wish you could see it like I can see it here. I'm going to shut the torch off. And I'm going to pick that mold up, and I'm going to hold the mold up to the camera because I don't want to take it out of the mold yet. I want you guys to get to see what I'm seeing. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and then I'm going to bring it up to the camera. Get a good grip on this mold so I don't drop it. Those of you who've been around a while have seen me drop. Look at that glass finish on the back of that silver. And that's just poured. No schmutz. A schmutz-free pour. So let's see how the pour came out. That's it. That's the one we were looking for. Let's cool her off. And then we will weigh them. Find out what this beauty, oh, it's even got a neat little swirl pattern on the front. We'll look at the 1 ounce Mr. Zeke bar pour. I did that one off camera. I already kind of cheated and posted a picture on Instagram, but for those of you who don't know, I'm turning down the furnace temperature because that's all I really wanted to pour tonight. Ooh, still warm. Oh yeah, see that slight swirl pattern on the face of that pour, and then now we've got a nice rim all the way around. It kind of muffin topped just a little bit, but that's okay because it gave us that beautiful shiny back. You're getting me in the camera reflection. So I will see you guys over at the weighing and stamping bench. Hang tight. Alright, you'll have to pardon the mess over here because if I panned out you'd see stuff everywhere. I haven't been doing a lot over here, so, but for those of you who are wondering, there's the Mr. Zeke bar. That's what that 1 ounce mold poured. I haven't tumbled this one or cleaned it or anything. It's got kind of a rounded back. It would be poured down that way. So, but Mr. Zeke came out really nice. I was pretty happy with that for the first go round. So, definitely making great strides as a mold maker. Childinhisimage out there on eBay. Got a little bit of sand from the quenching pool on that pour, but I love that texture on the front. It's sort of the reverse. Usually you've got lines like that on the back, but the back of this thing is like glass, and that's right out of the crucible with that one little fisheye right there. So let's see what this thing weighed out to. So we got the scale. We'll set it to ounces troy, and we'll plop that baby down. And it came out to 2.867 ounces troy. So just a hair under 3 ounces. And that's the number 1. So I'm going to pour a few more of these. If anybody's interested, you know how to get in touch with me. My email address will be there down below in the description. And if you're interested in having your own mold made, get in touch with childinhisimage on eBay. Really easy to work with. We conversed back and forth on this one. This is a stock mold that they do. And this one we conversed back and forth and bounced ideas, and really easy to talk to. So check them out. In the meantime, it is Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. Cheers, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful weekend.